uplifting Disney stories. It's one jam-packed spectacular live on ice.
Now, whether you've been with your partner for 3 years or 30 years...
6 months.
For us, it's our anniversary. You need to work at it every step of the way.
But there are some crucial periods that need extra attention, so Dr. Adam Fraser is here with more. Dr. Adam, how common is it for people to become complacent in their relationships?
Yeah, it's really common, and one of the reasons is that we're flat out. Like, we just can't fit any more stuff in. And a study out of London showed the average couple spend 15 minutes of face-to-face time each day. And on my way here, I called a mate of mine who's in that 10-year period. He's got wife and kids. And what he was saying is that, I said, how would you describe your relationship? He said, we are roommates who run a small childcare centre. Ah. That's how we
Really? Wow. That's amazing, isn't it? Because...
How about these two? They're doomed.
Yeah, they're those people that sit there at dinner
by them. They're like,
and they don't speak to each other. So do you think relationships need more TLC at the beginning or at the end?
It's a bit late, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit late when you get to the end.
It's
or halfway.
well, it goes through different phases, but it needs attention at every step of the way. And on my honeymoon, I said to my wife, you know, how are we going to make this thing work? And she said, being married.
She went, it's a bit late now to be asking that question.
Yeah, probably should ask that 4 years ago.
Can I just clarify this, that you are a doctor?
Yeah.
Dr. Adam Fraser.
So your wife
and you're listening to my advice right now. Yeah, but she said being married is a choice, and you've got to wake up every morning and choose to be married. Number one, I thought, oh my gosh, I've married Buddha. But at the same time, you know, that she's right, and it is. We have to make a choice every day.
Okay, but what
she's going to love the fact that you just call him Buddha.
Actually, I'm just visioning
going home.
Response. I may not go home.
Hey, Mrs. Fraser.
To the dog house. That's where Dr. Adam's going.
It's not a big network or shit. All right. Now, what are the crucial points in the relationship to, you know, to keep it and to assess it and keep that relationship going?
Well, you got the really early period where you're in love, and you know everything's great and the sky's blue.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's the period right there. And grass is greener, and they're perfect.
And you're having sex.
Yeah, I remember that period.
Everywhere, apparently. She just carried everywhere.
Across every threshold. Yeah. But the problem in this phase is you're delusional about how perfect they are. And everything they do is so cute and lovable. But then you hit the 1 to 2 year period where you go, hang on, they're not perfect, and that little cute thing you used to do now drives me nuts.
Oh my God, I married Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, that's very concerning.
And then you're saying the next point is like 7 to 10 years?
Yeah, it's kind of that 7-year itch. And what happens here is you usually got a lot of external pressure, mortgage, kids, work, and this is the period where you tend to get complacent and just busy, and you're not connecting and not spending time together.
And then the next major phase is much later.
Yeah, it doesn't end there. About 15 to 20 years. Yeah, sorry, Dave. It's all bad news
not
this morning.
Not unless you get parole.
Yeah, it doesn't end there. Oh boy.
Yeah, just keeps on coming, yeah. But the 15 to 20 year period is usually where the kids are starting to get their own life, so they're not the focus anymore, and you have to reconnect and come together.
I'm really sorry. It's just
we're carrying her again.
We were talking about the 15 to 20 year mark, and it is interesting. Like I saw with my own parents, like they kind of, you know, reconnected sort of later in life, and but we were actually saying it's because you run out of options, really,
and you run out of energy too. It's just like I'm done.
Be bothered. I'm done with this.
No, I can't wait to grow up with my wife.
We've all got a really positive attitude towards this.
What
can we do, though? I mean, how can we keep the fire alive? That's what I'm interested in.
I mean, relationships about connection on a physical, emotional and intellectual level. And it sounds so cliched, but it's about communication. And it's about the right communication. And often when we communicate, it's kind of we attack the other person rather than talk about the behaviours that we're unhappy with. And often, actually, the biggest problem is we tend to communicate when we're angry, because we don't want to have the conversation until we get so angry that we're like, here.
Life's good, mate. I don't want to ruin it when life's good.
Yeah.
Still waters.
I'll just let things slide, and then they build up and up and up, and then you only talk about it when you get really angry. So fight fair, you know, don't talk angry.
Yeah.
That's the keys.
And never talk about food. Because someone said to me once that if you get to the point with your partner where you're saying, what did you have for lunch today? That you've got problems. But I do ask that question a lot.
Wow, that's a big sign.
What did you have for dinner last night?
Well, I tell you, I had a steak.
Our relationship is like totally on the side.
Yeah, well, you're at the 6-month mark. You should still be in love right now.
When you're doing every day on TV...
So did you realise Dave's not perfect?
She realised that in the first photo shoot. But when you're sort of talking just through an auto cue, you're not really conversing.
You need more face-to-face time.
Yeah, we do need more FaceTime.
Any advice for people out there who want to, you know, keep it all together, make it all happen?
It would be the communication one.
All right.
You got to talk.
Which we covered.
Yeah.
Thanks anyway. Dr.
Carry
Adam.
her more. I say carry her more.
Pick her up.
Everywhere
carry her
she
around.
wants to be carried, just carry her. Dr. Adam, thank you so much.
Hilarious.
Love to your wife. Coming up...